Fat Burn Active, customer reviews, composition and ingredients, how it works, official site and price. Fat Burn Active tablets are intended for people who want to burn fat tissue quickly. It is not an ordinary slimming supplement, because thanks to it, you will not only lose unwanted pounds, but also achieve your figure goals faster. www.fatburnactive.com. The manufacturer assures that this is a completely safe product for health, without any prohibited ingredients. So, what does the formula of these tablets consist of? Is it a suitable supplement for everyone? What is Fat Burn Active? Exercises do not always give the expected results, and it often takes a long time to achieve the dreamed, well-sculpted silhouette. That's why Fat Burn Active was created, a supplement that accelerates the processes responsible for weight loss and muscle mass development. It is a solution especially for physically active people, women and men. The supplement works regardless of gender. Fat Burn Active tablets contain ingredients that stimulate metabolism and effective fat burning. The supplement is distinguished by its complex action, so it can boast high effectiveness and long-term effects. Fat Burn Active works well for amateur trainers and athletes, and a great advantage of this supplement is that it is not addictive and, thanks to its natural composition, it is not considered a prohibited doping. How effective is Fat Burn Active? The manufacturer emphasizes that the action of the Fat Burn Active formula has been confirmed by scientific studies, not to mention the numerous positive comments from the users themselves. The effectiveness of Fat Burn Active comes from the fact that the ingredients in the tablets have a high bioavailability, which means that they are very well absorbed and the entire delivered dose actively affects the body. There are strong thermogenics in Fat Burn Active. They stimulate the process of thermogenesis, which results in an increase in body temperature, which makes you burn more fat. Fat Burn Active also has a good effect on the digestive system. Metabolism is faster, digestion problems disappear, and it is easier to control the number of meals you eat. The supplement gives you energy and allows you to stay in good shape even during very hard workouts, supports muscle building and improves overall body performance. What is in the composition of Fat Burn Active tablets? Indian nettle root provides for scolin, which stimulates lipase, an enzyme that breaks down fat. It is a very efficient thermogenic, which increases the demand for energy, so the body is forced to burn fat more intensely. This ingredient also facilitates the development of muscle mass. Azovite registered, this is a special form of capsaicin that is absorbed 4 times faster. Improves the burning of fat tissue. It regulates the work of the intestines, thanks to which less fat accumulates in the tissues. Bitter orange fruit, bitter orange extract contains synephrine, which is known to greatly accelerate fat burning. Synephrine stimulates thermogenesis and lipid breakdown. It affects the secretion of adrenaline and norepinephrine, increases the efficiency of the respiratory system, increases physical fitness, reduces appetite. Madagascar aframone seeds have thermogenic properties, stimulate the burning of fat tissue and increase energy demand. Increases metabolism. They regulate blood sugar levels, which directly affects appetite and feeling full after a meal. Guarana stimulates, energizes, and brightens the mind. Promotes fat breakdown and blocks the accumulation of excess calories in fat tissue. Green tea leaves, they stimulate thermogenesis and reduce fat absorption. They are also a powerful antioxidant, see Matcha Slim. Natural caffeine anhydrous stimulates thermogenesis, accelerates fat reduction, increases body efficiency. It accelerates metabolism and regulates digestive processes. It is an effective stimulant. Bioperine registered is a highly concentrated extract of the black pepper fruit. It is a very strong thermogenic that accelerates weight loss, improves metabolism, and provides large doses of energy. Vitamin B5 participates in the body's energy metabolism, relieves the effects of fatigue and increases condition. Vitamin B6 is responsible for efficient metabolism of lipids and carbohydrates. It controls appetite and helps burn fat tissue more efficiently. Zinc increases insulin sensitivity, thus preventing hunger attacks and facilitating weight control. Improves metabolism. How to use Fat Burn Active Fat Burner. Fat Burn Active supplement is designed for daily use. You need to take the tablets every day, but only in the doses recommended by the manufacturer. You take 2 capsules a day and drink water with them. How does fat burn active work? The action of fat burn active can be divided into several phases. Burn fat more intensely. Lipolysis is a process that involves the breakdown of triglycerides, with the participation of special enzymes, lipase. It takes place in the adipose tissue, so the faster it is, the faster the fat is reduced. This is exactly the task of fat burn active, which thanks to thermogenics in its composition raises the body temperature and increases energy expenditure. The necessary energy is taken from the fat tissue, which means that you lose weight faster. Faster metabolism. The speed of losing weight also depends on your metabolism. Fat burn active boosts your metabolism with ingredients that improve the work of your intestines and increase the secretion of digestive juices. Increased body efficiency. Physical activity helps increase fat burning and muscle building. Fat burn active makes your body stronger, better able to cope with the workout, doesn't get tired too quickly, and allows you to increase the level of your workout plan in a shorter time. Sculpt your body more easily. With fat burn active, you can achieve your dream figure faster thanks to the vitamins and minerals in the capsules. They improve efficiency, increase stamina, and regulate hormone metabolism. What effects does taking fat burn active give? Reduced weight in a shorter time. Easier control of your body weight. More efficient metabolism. Increased body efficiency. High level of vitality. Why is it worth taking fat burn active? Fat burn active has no prohibited substances in its composition. It is not addictive and does not cause side effects, provided, of course, that you stick to the recommended doses. It is a supplement manufactured in the European Union, which has all the necessary quality and safety certificates. It is free of GMOs, preservatives, and artificial colors, and can also be used by those who follow a vegan diet. Reducing body fat with fat burn active is simply a lot easier to do. The supplement focuses on increasing the caloric deficit, which determines the extent to which the body will draw from the reserves stored in fat tissue. Fat burn active triggers thermogenesis, and because the body temperature increases at that time, the body has to speed up lipolysis. This is how you lose weight faster. Fat burn active customer reviews. I think anyone who has lost weight knows how hard it is. Even though I tried really hard, I couldn't get rid of my belly fat, which was my main goal. A friend convinced me to take fat burn active and only then did the results appear. I was skeptical about fat burning supplements, but since taking fat burn active I can see that the effects of my exercise are simply better. I have lost weight and my figure is becoming more muscular. Fat burn active price. The basic package of Fat Burn Active is a pack of tablets, which is enough for 1 month of supplementation. Its price is €49. The standard package includes 3 packs, but one of them is added for free. The cheapest is the optimal package. Here, you order 3 pieces of the supplement and 3 more are free. Where can I buy Fat Burn Active? Fat Burn Active is a dietary supplement. You don't need a prescription to buy it. However, you cannot get it in regular stationery stores or pharmacies. It is only distributed on the internet. The manufacturer sells his product himself, which has allowed the price to be lowered due to the lack of margin. Fat Burn Active can be purchased simply by going to the manufacturer's website. Just click on order, fill out the form and make the payment. There is also the option to order Fat Burn Active on a cash-on-delivery basis, paying only when the order is paid.